Question 17. Joe asked 230 students how long it took them to travel to school. The results are shown in this table, and then Joe attempts to draw a histogram to show the data. And this is his histogram, and we're asked to make 2 criticisms of his histogram. So what we should know about histogram is that we should have the frequency density on here. Now he's labelled frequency, which looks like it's wrong. It should be frequency, and then we should have our class widths along the bottom. Okay, now frequency density is calculated by doing frequency divided by class width. So we can just check one of these. We can see that if this is right. So for the first one, for example, you should have done the frequency, which is 44, and the class width, the distance between 0 and 5 is 5. So the class width is 5. 44 divided by 5 is 8.8. So the first bar should go up to 8.8. So he's actually just plotted the frequency on here rather than the frequency density. So that's our first criticism. So plotted frequency instead of frequency density. And if we then also look at these intervals, it goes 0 to 5, 5 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 60. So the intervals are changing size. We're starting off with 5s, then it goes up to 10s, and then 30. But if you look at the way he's done his axis, it's got 0 to 5, 5 to 10, and then it's jumping, and this is wrong. So if you're doing an x-axis, if it's going up, if it starts to go up in 5s, it has to always go up in 5s. So these bars should be of different widths. We should have a 0 to 5 one, a 5 to 10, and then the next bar should be a big fat bar going from 10 to 20, and so on. So he has done this wrong. So you need to somehow write that down. So I'm going to say that the bars should be different widths, or you could say something like the x-axis is plotted incorrectly. Let's have a look at the mark scheme. So we get 1 mark for saying that the bars should not be of equal width. So OE means all equivalents. So we could say, something that's equivalent to that. Or the horizontal scale, so that's the x-axis, is incorrect. The second mark is saying something like the y-axis should be frequency density, or the heights of the bars are incorrect. Something equivalent to that gives you those marks.